are ready to roll. Schoen versus Petito. Off we go. Knights will take the first victory at the dot. However, PAL immediately get a chance as they enter the offensive zone. And an attempt to flip it up and dump it on in is unsuccessful. As I believe that was Logan Wagner out there trying for it, and that it was. This time around, it's PAL who get the first victory and look to keep it moving in the corner with Clifford battling for it. Now Wagner on a turnaround with Clifford. Bowser needs to be ready, however, he's got Kiel right in front, ready to poke this one out of the zone. McHale looks in the middle, had Pfeiffer for a moment, but PAL immediately turned it around. That's offside, as Clifford was too far in front. Who will not be playing this matchup. As over to the far side, a bounce it, and trying to go for the hit was Bratz. He gets a swung right down, as off the near side boards. Looking on the chase was Schoen. Shot blocked from PAL. Kiel looking for some room under a lot of pressure, finds a pass in the middle, poked into the zone by McHale, and Herzl will cover. As Tyler DePaolo was chasing him down. Schoen at the draw. On the draw, it's won by the Knights. Immediate shot by McHale, that goes high. Pop up, nope, it stays in the zone. McHale looks to chase and poke. Doesn't quite set it free, was looking to get it free from Dylan Quinn's stick. As now the dump in comes on through. Dylan Quinn brings it to the opposite side. Shot on the way, saved by Bowser. Knights with the pressure. Russo brings it all the way in himself, and now he'll fall back to join the defensive side. That's Giannicola now in the back end, rather. Up high, Herzl will grab it out of the air and bring a stop to the play. To the right of Herzl. From behind the net, shot on the way, saved by Herzl. From the top, shot on the way again. It blocked, rebound try sent to the corner. As PAL will look to set this free yet again. Wagner in the mix from the corner. The battle for it will make its way around towards, that looks to be Tyler DePaolo. Fighting for some room. From the corner, pokes around. Schoen wanted to try. Knights keep it in the zone. It's back to Schoen. No, there was no shot. As Schoen fanned it. Across the crease he goes. And PAL wanting to carry it out of the zone. Kiel disrupts it, but it's dumped right back in. Over into the stick of Clifford. Across the crease. No good. And Bowser will cover. As Bratz found. So for now, it'll ring around the boards. The chase is on, where Schoen tries to fight for it. It pokes around. Sent loose, and the Knights will look to clear. Unsuccessful for now. From the near side, shot on the way, Bowser has the save. So, from the near side, it'll bounce around and find its way into the stick of Kiel. Kiel fighting to clear. does find a lane. Off the boards, McHale brings it into the zone. A backhander looking for Schoen, deflected by PAL. Pfeiffer now towards the net, loose and brought back to Kiel. Poked to the other side. A bounce off the glass as chasing it'll be Schoen. Kosciuszko looking to disrupt the play for PAL. However, the Knights continue to push. The Pokes lead to this puck going behind the net and a bounce around over to the stick of Clifford. Pfeiffer shakes a man off from the corner. Schoen fires! Scores! Schoen with a ripper from the slot, had an open lane to try it, and he sends it home top shelf and heads off. From the corner, it'll bounce around. And trying to fight for it will be Wilkes-Barre Scranton. They still try to challenge in the offensive zone. It bounced around. PAL looking desperately to clear. From the top, swung in. Puck loose. It bounces around to Schoen. To the top. Back over to Schoen, but he lets it go behind the net. Has a man there. Schoen, one-timer wide. From the corner, loose in the slot. PAL clear, but only to the top of the line. Attempting to slap it down, looked to be Schoen up by the net, but instead PAL again looked to get it out of their zone. McHale with a cross, and Junior Islanders clear. Chinacola from the back, working with Gonzalez. He goes to Schoen. Schoen, a backhand pass, but not ready for it was McHale. Through the middle, shot in the way, save, Bauschen. Off the draw, it's the Knights who try to keep it moving offensively. They have it behind the net for now, however, not quite as intended as this will bounce off the back wall. Shot on the way, attempted by Schoen, but no good. Behind again. Schoen charging forward. Poked at it, Herzl will cover. It was Agavina who went down, blocked the shot at the knee. Able to get off to the bench at the very least, but out. Puck loose for the Knights. McHale in the corner. Drops it back, leaving it for Schoen. He'll keep it moving the other way. Pfeiffer now picks it up. Pfeiffer looking for some room. They're kind of trapped on that near side boards, and they lose it. Able to at least dump it in further, but Kosciuszko will wrap it around the boards. Clifford up the middle. Has a chance unfolding to the far side, to the slot, shot wide. Rebound picked up by Height, but he only brings it right back. Petito from the corner, wanted a slot pass, but no. Clifford wraps it around the other way. McHale to pick it up and wanted to clear, but Kosciuszko had a chance to dump it in further. Ended up missing, as that'll go down the ice, kept in by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with a nice little steal. Wanted Schoen, found him, shot! Save made, Herzl. A good little poke check there from Perry. From the corner, Russo will look to find Pfeiffer. He does all alone. Pfeiffer on a breakaway to the forehand. Save made, Herzl. Height wanted to keep it in the offensive zone, but PAL instead clear it out to the center. However, it is Russo in the back end with it. Pfeiffer going to Height. Goes McHale. Show into his left. Cuts instead and gets a try. Back to McHale. Fires. Scores! 26 seconds to go, and now another man at the top line gets one on the board. It's Eric McHale keeping up his nonsensical ways. And just like that, the first period about to come to a close with a 3-0 game in favor of the Knights. Dumped on in. Bauschen will leave it behind. Popped up, that's out of the zone. And someone gets a free souvenir. Height to behind the net to Russo. McHale up the middle, looking for Pfeiffer. He'll dump it on in. And that'll bring an end to the period. We are back and ready to roll here for this matchup of Wilkes-Barre Scranton versus the PAL Junior Islanders. As of right now, the Knights, they're currently trying to get moving offensively. They've got some plays unfolding right in front. They've got a good chance, a shot on the way, and they score! Well then, that's a shot. From the corner, Crescimani will go off the glass. It's cleared out all the way down. And now Russo stuck in his own end. Banks it off the boards. Does find McHale. McHale to the middle. Drops it for Schoen. Back to McHale. Picked off by Coscignano. Clifford up the gut. Brings it all the way around. Wanted to go towards the net. It's behind Clifford now. Off the boards. It's out of the zone. And PAL have to back up. Merviak waiting. That goes off a leg. Right in front of the PAL net. The Knights tried to poke that away from Merviak. They're going to get a try from the top, but it's a fan shot from Gonzalez. Down the other way, it'll be Dylan Quinn. Quinn trying to keep moving, but he loses the puck, and Bauschen has control. By Russo, but only for a moment. Crescimani clears. Wagner knocked off the puck by Russo. Russo with a nice turnaround, but lost it to a poke by Clifford. Nice little move by Crescimani. He'll cut to the middle, towards the slot, fires high. McHale finds one up the gut for the Knights. A drop pass. Bratz with a nice cut. Bratz to McHale. To the slot behind Pfeiffer. Far side, the puck bouncing around. And picked up by Height. Knights look to clear. A backhander out of the zone. Dumped on in. That deflected off the body of Height. On the chase is McHale. Off the boards. PAL right back on offense. Dylan Quinn on the chase. Hand is raised, though. Icing is called. Chinicola. Lucenti slows it down. Schoen from the corner. That bounces off the stick of one. Miller now. Poked away from him. Russo to Height. On the net. Tipped wide. Miller behind the net. Schoen tracks it. On a turnaround. McHale. Wanted Miller. That deflects off his stick. Tried to get it back. Now picked up by Agavino. Back in the game after taking a hard block to the knee. Shot deflects off a stick. Goes to the back wall. From the top. Blocked. Near side try for McHale. Wrap around to the slot. Schoen backhander saved by Lucenti. McHale with some moves, keeps it moving to the corner. All alone. Wanted to get fancy, but chose to keep it under control with Schoen behind the net. To McHale, missed it. Tipped towards Lucenti, he makes the save. At the top. Shot on the way is blocked. And from the far side, the chase is on for Clifford. Tied up, still gets the shot. Scores! PAL finally get on the board. As Clifford, James Clifford, able to knot one through. And so far, PAL, they tied it this period, but still down by 3. From the corner, sent up ahead, picked up now by PAL. Shot on the way, and Bory though, and brings it around the boards. Chinicola on the chase, to Scott. Scott had it, poked away though. Diorico goes behind the net. To the top, Chinicola, tipped wide. Wagner. To Hobbs, we have a stoppage, a penalty. It's a cross-check. Knights will get their first power play of the game. A cross-check against Diorico. So right now the penalty not on the board. And it looks like they're going to get some help. Just waiting for Diorico's penalty to show up on the scoreboard. They're working to input it. And we're ready to go. Another power play for this powerful team. The Knights have won 9 straight so far and are looking to make it 10. Rudolph scores! That's a good way to move it along. 6-1 now the score. Rudolph top shelf. Just buries it 6 seconds into the power play. On the draw, Koscignano over on the near side. Man down. McHale right back up. Koscignano on the way down. Goes across the ice. It's a high pass with a minute to go. On the near side. Koscignano looks for a shot. Save made. Bojan. Just in time to get rolling for the third period. Currently on the penalty kill is Malik Abdullah in the box for another 40 after an interference call on his attempt to score. PAL keep it in the zone for a moment, but it's immediately picked up by Kiel. He finds Schoen. 20 seconds on the penalty. Morgan takes a try, blocked by his own man, and he hits Schoen up high in the face. Schoen's going to stay out there for now. Kale flicks it up for Perry. 20 seconds on the clock. Baujan telling his team. Into the corner. The taps of the sticks to start soon. As from behind the net. A missed pass again. There's those taps. McHale to the net, blocked, tipped, and away. But McHale gets it back. He'll go towards the corner, but it's the Junior Islanders who pick it off. Down the other way, Agavino. Drop pass to Petito for the cross. Wanted a tip from Agavino. It went wide of his stick. As now McHale will bank it off the boards as it rings around town. Perry clears, looking for Schoen. And a man goes down. That's the linesman gone. And a big hit near the boards by McHale. Perry gets it back. Not a big hit in terms of impact, but more, well, the physical impact itself, not that great. But what that hit actually does for the Knights, it's a wonderful play as it allows Schoen to make his way through with a backhander towards the crease. Poked, Russo dumps it into the corner. Halfway through the power play. Another clear as Cresciamani to chase it down. He'll be joined in the back end now by Petito. Up the middle, worst to Dylan Quinn. Quinn looking to cut back. No room. Around the net. Far side. Towards the slot. And DePaula can't get a shot off. Petito. Ripped away by Perry. Perry goes down. Tried to keep it moving, but instead Dylan Quinn finds worst. Save made, Baujan. And the power play over for PAL. Perry goes down. And a penalty coming up for tripping. from the top. Over into the slot. Perry can't knock it through. Gets another try, though. Across. Pass deflected. Goes over to the top. McHale tries to rip it. It doesn't work. Showing now. Behind the net to Morgan. At the top. PAL dump it on in. Now on the chase down. Showing. Will cut. Behind the net again. Into the middle. Morgan! Save made, Lucenti. Exactly halfway through the power play. A battle towards the puck. Morgan has a player tied up. And it's cleared on down. Up the gut. Pass on the way. Clifford cuts to the net. Save! Bauschen! So Abdullah in the box again. On the draw, Knights win. Kiel to clear. Wagner wanted to go up the middle. Knights clear again with Bratz. Trying to put the pressure on is Chemnitz. He sets it free for Schoen. Schoen behind the net. Kiel at the top waiting. Fires. Save made, Lucenti. Nice block of the pass. Schoen again. Trying to crash the net. Goes down. A minute to go on the power play. Drop pass. Shot on again. Score! Agavino knocks it at the Premier game over in the third period. They were about 7 minutes in. The score was 12-1 in favor of the Knights. And so both Wilkes-Barre-Scranton teams today looking to put up a statement win in their first of 2 games against PAL. The elite team takes them on again tomorrow at noon before taking on the Jersey Hitmen on Sunday. Over at the Premier side of the Knights, we'll have a look at their schedule upcoming this weekend. As Schoen finds Pfeiffer to the net, save Lucenti, clear. All the way down, the whistle blown, icing call. I believe the Premier team will be under the same schedule of Junior Islanders tomorrow. And that they are, but they are going over to Connecticut to play the Junior Rangers on Sunday. 13-1 the unofficial final score for the Premier team as the battle for this puck right in front of Lucenti ends up with the Knights keeping on moving with Schoen on a drop pass. Pfeiffer to Schoen. Wanted to flip it, missed. So the Premier team takes on the Junior Islanders on Saturday at 2:45 p.m. That's a big hit right by the dot. And PAL give it up. Schoen tries to track it down. Him and Mikhail were tied up with each other. We're about 6 minutes to go. Schoen with a backhander. Rebound try. No good. Lucenti stops it. Net is off its hinges. And they'll get it back on. On the draw, Height will go off the boards looking for Pfeiffer. 2:40 on the clock. Pfeiffer gets tied up, and a little bit of extracurricular comes to a close with Pfeiffer trying to get it to Height. Height on towards the net, saved by Lucenti. 2:20 now as PAL will just look to get some positives out of this game. They did get 2 goals on the board. Maybe looking for a little bit more out of Diorico as he's in a battle in the corner, and Baujin has it. Gonna have a little bit of extras.